everyone, welcome to Halloweenville's first vlog. Me and the family on our way to pick up our Christmas tree. So why don't you guys check out this video of making a pizza box corpse. Okay guys, so here are some of the materials that I used. Basically 2 pizza boxes, 2 strips of stiffer cardboard. I was going to use the blue foam to make some lungs, but I didn't end up using them. Also, you need duct tape, Elmer's glue. I used the glue all type of glue. And let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to take the stiff cardboard and make a spine. Then you're going to take your pizza box and cut thin strips. And you're going to glue them onto the back of the spine, and I use duct tape to help reinforce them. Then you're going to bend them over, and I use the smaller strip of stiffer cardboard to make a sternum, and I glued the ribs to them and then used the duct tape, as you can see, to adhere them. And then I made some arm bones out of the pizza box as well as a pelvic bone. And now we're going to build up the arms by taking rolled newspaper, and I used electrical tape to attach them. And then for the hands, and I'll give you guys a closer up shot of this coming up, but I took wire and glued them to the wrist part, and then wrapped paper around that and used the electrical tape to adhere it, and then bent them into the position I wanted. Now here you're going to see both arms are done, and they're attached together with a really thin wire so that the arms will be fully posable, but the fingers after the paper mache will not be. Okay, now I've attached the arms with some more wire at the shoulder points. Again, because I wanted to keep the arms fully posable or movable, where the butcher could take them and move them around, make them say hi or whatever he wanted in different positions. Now here is the skull at the end of the night. It's made out of a milk jug and taped together with electrical tape. And this is a short tutorial on how to make that skull. Hey guys, so I wanted to show you how we make the milk jug skull. Well, you need a milk jug, permanent marker, scissors, and whatever you want to use to pack it with. You could use newspaper. I use a combination of plastic bags to fill the skull and newspaper in the jaw. Then you're going to turn this on one of its sides without the stickers on it. Draw out your skull shape and whatever design you want for the eyes and the nose. If you want missing teeth, which will be these blacked out spots. The dotted line here on the chin represents the fold line where you would bend it to give it more shape. And so you're going to cut all this out. Everywhere that's black, you cut out the eyes and the nose. And then you're going to use the other sides to cut out the left and right side of the skull. And then you're going to cut out the back side of the skull. And you could hot glue it all together. I happen to duct tape mine all together because that's one of my favorite tools to use. And it came out really awesome, so I hope you enjoy. I hope you give this a try. I know it's not the most detailed tutorial on how to do this specific project, but if I do any more this year, I will definitely whip out the video camera so that you guys can see the exact process of how I do that. Alright, so back to the rest of the corpse. Okay, so here I've taken the skull, I've got the bag stuffed in it, then I jammed a gift wrap roll into it for the neck and duct taped it down. And here I've taken it and I've glued it, duct taped it into the spine, and as you can see I've also made some collarbones there by just rolling up paper and taping it on. Here I've done the same process I did with the arms. I made cardboard cutouts, rolled up paper, used electrical tape and duct tape to hold it all together. And our next step in the process is going to be the paper mache. So here's one coat of paper mache on the front side. It's all starting to pull together now, and it's starting to look more like a corpse. And you can do more layers. I only did one layer and it held up pretty well. And here I've also, I wanted to make a skin and look like it was coming off the bone or like a flesh. It's just paper towels dipped in the mache and draped over the skull and the ribs. And here's a dry test fit of the intestines, which is just pantyhose stuffed with paper and tied up with fishing line. Here is the primer coat, which I always put a primer coat on because it helps the other colors pop out and adhere. Here I've added a bony color, which is like a yellow-brown mixture. And most of my colors are like 2 or 3 tones. And here's the final coat, and as you can see, the bone color showing through, so it looks like the meat has been scraped away. Here are the legs and the intestines finished painting. I didn't do a solid job because I wanted it to look like the butcher was, just scraping away. And here's the final product. Now the legs I did not attach to the hips because I wanted them fully movable for storage, and so the butcher could do what he wanted with them. Here she is, all laid out on the butcher table. You can see that we've added a wig, and it went very well. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. Here's the butcher ripping off one of those legs, and he was actually flinging them at people, and broke off one of the feet, but nothing that can't be repaired. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and can't wait to hear what you think. And I hope you try this and let me know how yours comes out. My wife thinks I'm obsessed with Halloween even though it's Christmas.
Yes, I do.
Why do you think that?
Because you are obsessed?
How obsessed would you say I am?
Over obsessed.
Isn't that why you love me? Because I love Halloween?
No.
No?
Nope.
We have to talk about this. What?
No.
No,
That's
what?
not going up.
What do you mean that's not going up? Of course it's going up.
No, I will delete it.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Don't worry, she don't have the password, so.
Yes, I do. I'll figure it out.
No, she don't. No, she can't. She's not computer illiterate. Bleep, 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 bleep.